Good morning. So it feels like an age since I last put myself on camera now. Some of you may have noticed that I didn't put out a video last Sunday, and the reason being is I have an exam today. So I thought, why not do a vlog whilst I do my exam? Well, not whilst I'm doing my exam per se, but I'm travelling down to London and it's been ages since I've been in London. You know what? I've never really done the touristy things in London. I'm always just sort of going through it or go into it for a particular reason, but never really just wandering around. So that's what I'm going to do today. Obviously I've got my exam. I have the exam at 12:30 and I'll do that and then I'll spend the day exploring London as a tourist. So currently in Peterborough, heading towards the train station, and it is about 9:30 a.m. Funnily enough, this is the first time I've ever gone to a train station. I've been here nearly 5 years and never once used the train station. So another reason why I'm doing this today is to have a go at vlogging for the first time. Obviously you may have seen my videos. Well, I've done a fair few, but they're usually scripted. Never really freehand talking, and they're usually filmed in private. You know, I try to avoid the crowds, I try to avoid filming in public, and this is really going to be an opportunity to come out of my safe space, I suppose. Yeah, push myself out there. If I want to be able to vlog in the Philippines, I've got to get comfortable vlogging, walking around in public on the camera. So, here we go. So, walking through Peterborough. I'll be honest, I've lived here 5 years, but I don't really know enough of it still to really say where I am. I mean, this is the main bit, really. You head up this road, cross over the road, and you've got in the main high street, I guess. Well, I'm not going there. Alright, I'm heading to the train station. I won't lie, my anxiety is through the roof at the moment. So this is going to be a struggle for me, I think. So not used to filming in public. And your inner thoughts just constantly think, why is he filming? People looking at me, why is he filming? What's he filming about? They'll probably go, what's the film about in Peterborough? It's a shithole. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. I quite like Peterborough, actually. Not from here originally, but I moved here a few years ago because it was cheaper, but I guess there's probably a reason why it is cheaper. But overall, I quite like it. And I guess the third reason why I'd be looking to do this is basically to test out the gear, see how long it lasts, how doable it is. over a day and a night. I'm not bringing all my gear because I don't think drones are something I can really use in London. I don't have my action camera, and to be honest, can't see a reason for using it today. So, bought my phone, bought my pocket free, and I also bought a power bank. Just see if that's enough to get me by most of today. I wasn't really going to London for a day out. I'd actually come down for an exam, one that I'd already failed once before, and I was hoping that this time would be different. But by the time I came home, pretty much nothing had gone the way I'd expected it, including my opinion of London. Although, at this point, walking to Peterborough Station, I didn't know any of that yet. I was mostly just worried about the exam. So, this is probably going to be the day from hell for me, I'll be honest. I dislike London, I dislike public transport, I dislike filming in public, I'm not a big fan of exams, and not really a big fan of doing all the standard tours.
Service to London King's Cross is delayed by approximately 27 minutes. This is due to a fault with the signalling system. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
I'm also not really a fan of doing touristy things, but you know, I need to learn to come out of my comfort zone, and I've got to do the exam anyway, so might as well just try it. You know, I need to come out of my comfort zone, especially if I want to become a vlogger and do this full time eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, it's one of those things I really would like to do. It's going to be difficult for me. I'm probably going to moan and complain about it a lot today. I hope that doesn't put you off. But you know, you might get some interesting things that might happen. Sometimes being out of your comfort zone is where things get interesting. So we'll see what the day brings. I mean, this is why I hate public transport. So my train is now 30 minutes late, and I mean, this public transport has the capacity to ruin your whole day. You know, it's early morning, first thing I've done is come to the train station and it's already late. So now I could be late for my exam. It depends on how the rest of the journey goes. Which could potentially ruin the exam, and then sets you up in a bad mood for the rest of the day. That's why I hate public transport. If I'm driving somewhere, at least if I'm late, it's generally my fault. Yeah, barring roadworks and stuff, but at least you're comfortable, you're in your own vehicle. Public transport, I hate it. Absolutely hate it with a vengeance.
Your attention please. There has been a platform change for the 10:05 LNER Azuma service to London King's Cross. It will now leave from platform 3.
Right, I'm in London. It's busy. It's crowded. And you know what? I've been chewing this bit of gum for about an hour now, and I cannot find a sodding bin. How is it I'm in London and can't find a bin to throw some chewing gum away? Oh, I can smell weed. Right. Am I being blind or something? I cannot see a bin anywhere. I just wanted to dispose of some gum. I can't find a fucking bin anywhere. Oh. I'll put my gum in here. Thank you. Oh, finally. Oh. Right, this is why I hate London, why I hate public transport. Just too busy for my liking. Right, so I got my exam in an hour. I think I'm going to be all right. I'm not so late. Right, I need to find the underground. I'm not at the underground, am I? Now, I should probably explain why I'm travelling all the way to London to sit an exam in the first place. This isn't me suddenly deciding to become a student again in my 40s. I work in financial services and I've actually worked in the industry for quite a long time. This particular exam is the CISI UK Financial Regulation exam. And it's something I've been trying to get through for work. I've attempted it once before and narrowly failed. So coming into this one, I probably felt a bit more pressure than I would have liked. The annoying thing is that I actually know quite a lot of this stuff from doing the job. But knowing something when you're dealing with it in real life and recognising the correct answer when somebody gives you 4 deliberately similar looking options are apparently 2 very different skills. So that was why I was heading into London. Not exactly the most exciting reason for a trip to the capital. But I thought, while I was there, I might as well bring the camera and actually spend some time exploring London afterwards. And that part of the plan ended up being rather more important than I expected. Alright, I think this is the place, so I'm going to shut it down and I'll come back to you after the exam. Alright, I don't think that went very well. I'll get my result later, but I felt very lost in that. So I think that was a bit beyond me. We'll see what happens. But we're going to drop that for now. Let's move on to exploring London. I'm going to do some touristy things and also check into my hotel. So I'm going to head to the hotel and then check in on my way. No, head to my hotel, check out some sites on my way. So this is Monument. Not sure what the monument's for. I think it's. I think you can go up this, can't you? I seem to recall seeing something about being able to go up it. Maybe we should do that. Let's have a look into it. I wonder if I can get up there. So the monument, designed by Robert Hooke, FRS, in consultation with Sir Christopher Wren, was built 1671-1677 on the site of St Margaret Fish Street Hill to commemorate the Great Fire of London in 1666. That's a shame it's closed. And we have the Shard. Which means London Bridge is nearby. There's something I wasn't actually telling the camera earlier. I'd failed the exam. You get the result pretty much straight away. So when you hear me talking about how difficult the exam was, I already knew. And for whatever reason, I just didn't want to say it. I failed this exam before. I'd spent a lot of time preparing for this attempt, travelled down to London specifically to take it, and I've failed again. So yeah, my mood had definitely changed. Part of me just wanted to get back on a train and go home. But I'd already decided I was going to stay in London for the night. I had my camera with me, and sitting around feeling sorry for myself wasn't going to change the result. So I started walking. So here we have the Thames, the London Bridge there. See the Shard. And we have Tower Bridge. I think we'll head there next. I didn't really have much of a plan. I headed towards Monument, then Tower Bridge, and across towards Southwark. And I just kept going. At the time, I thought I was basically trying to salvage what had become a pretty disappointing trip to London. Looking back at it now, I'm actually sort of glad the day happened the way it did. Although, I wish I could have passed the exam still. The thing I've found in London is no one really cares if you're filming. No one's said anything, no one's looked at me, no one's given me either eye. I still have the anxiety. And I'm sure that there's probably some people who think I'm weird. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the HMS Belfast, but I'm really rubbish at that sort of thing. And I think it says Belfast on the tail of the boat there.
Rain on the red bus window, dusk on the river line. Black cabs roll like old stories through the crooked streetlight shine. The pubs are full of half-remembered songs and winter coats, and every corner carries names we learned from passing notes. By the Thames the city hums in 1,000 different keys, from curry smoke and reggae bass to kids who cheer in trees. Chinatown and the neon markets, waking up at dawn. New accents in the doorway, same old joke, the night falls on. I used to think the past was hanging in the fog, but the future walked right in and made a place to belong. Oh, London, you're still London in the rain, with every voice and every face. You wear the same old name, from Brixton drums to East End Light, from Wembley to the Lane. We all came here to find a home, and now we sing your name. London, you're still London in the rain, not less a home for change, and hearts not less for change. There's spice on the corner, broken laughter in the room, a football scarf for Sarri and a Chelsea afternoon. Old men and their granddaughters laughing at the same old tune, while the skyline turns to silver underneath the hungry moon. I hear it in the buses, in the baker's early call, in the choir of different voices making one sound for all. Oh, London, you're still London in the lane, with every voice and every face. You wear the same old name, from Brixton drums to East End Lights, and Wembley to the Lane. We all came here to find a home, and now we sing your name. London, you're still London in the rain, not less a home for changing hearts, not left for change. And the strings rise like history over rooftops in the dark. Every step and every stranger leaves a spark. Caribbean horn, South Asian kid, there's African night, European echoes in the alleys. All of them are there in the salts and smoke and Sunday crowds, in the bruised and battered stone. London didn't lose itself when the world became its own. Oh, London, you're still London in the rain, stronger for the voices that have learned your ancient names. Through the drizzle and the neon, through the distance and the years, you kept the heart, you kept the pulse, you sang us through our tears. Oh, you're still London in the rain, and everyone who loved you made you more than what you were before again. Oh, London, you're still London in the rain. We came as guests, we stayed as kin, and now we are your flame.
I mean, literally everyone's filming around here, so I don't feel odd at all.
See you later.
Which is encouraging because I think it'll be the same in the Philippines. My mic is a bit discreet, so I'm not that obvious. Right, I think I'll try and find the hotel now. I'll check into my hotel and then I suppose I'll do a room tour, I guess, if it's a travel lodge, so it's not going to be exactly exciting. And then I think we'll figure out what to do for the evening. I guess for any of my viewers who aren't based in the UK and have never been to London, how does this make you feel? Does it look good? Does it make you want to come here? I'll be honest, because I'm seeing a bit of London that I've not really seen before. So I'm actually finding it fairly interesting. I mean, everything's so overpriced compared to Peterborough. So I am a little reluctant to stop anywhere. But I think eventually I need to bite the bullet. There's a pirate ship down there. I mean, I'm going the wrong way to where I want to be going, but let's have a quick look at this. So the Golden Hind, I believe, was Christopher Columbus's ship. But this has got to be a replica, surely. I mean, it does look old. It's sort of letting people on. Alright, so I'm in Southwark. Gonna try Soho. Not because I know anywhere better to go or think it's the best, I just know of Soho. So let's try it, see what it looks like. I've never been to Soho before. Well, not properly at least. I think I once went mini golfing there. Alright, slight change of plans, so we ended up in Leicester Square. Because, why not? Have a wander around. And this is actually the first time I've used this camera at night as well. So I'll be interested to see how this comes out. See, I'm just wandering around. I don't actually know where I'm going. Just having a look around, explore a bit, maybe find somewhere to have a drink. I think we're going to walk up this way.
Hello.
And it's things like this that make me hate London. I have seen a different side of London today, a side that I'm not familiar with. But do I love it? Not right now.
have a quick venture. Look, I'll have it.
This is Chinatown.
I'm not safe yet.
Okay, guess we're in Soho.
Y el baño han empezado todos, no sé qué.
But during my
I'll give you the example. I was at my cardiologist.
Didn't quite catch what that guy said to me, but I think he said, "Hey, you doing, Mr. YouTuber?"
It's from a book originally. And it's Captain
I can only assume he meant because of the video, but I can't be that popular. Not on YouTube yet.
I remember the diagram in my head. I'm always like, they're
Pink. Don't know what's up here, just see a lot of people going this way, and I'm pretty sure the main part of Soho is this way, but I'm just looking around and exploring.
I love that view. Aaron was like signed up for
I don't know where I'm going. I think I need to stop and have a drink somewhere though. I want to be able to sit outside and have a vape and a drink. Don't know if this is any good, but I think I'll have a beer here.
Down by the river where the red buses roll, gray morning roofs and the chatter make me whole. Corner shop, curry and a paper cup of tea. Brick walls, bright voices, every face a part of me. The old town bells ring over markets in the rain. Cobbled little stories running through the lanes. From Soho to the South Bank, we're all singing on. Different kinds of sunlight in the same old song. This is the best of British, shining through between the past and what we've grown. Every broad heartbeat helps to make this city home. If the streets stay noisy, let them sing out loud and clear. There's a better kind of future when everybody's here. This is the best of British, shining through the days, learning in the details in 100 different ways. From the Sunday horse to spice, from the Thames to the Thames, we keep the heart of home and let the good change remain. This is the best of Britain, proud and open wide. Oh, souls new than walking side by side. London, don't you change your soul, keep the old and new in control. Best of British woman by a shared dawn, humming to the night.
There's something I've realised while editing all of this footage. I don't think I hate London anymore, and that's actually quite a strange thing for me to say. For years, I've always said that I don't particularly like London. It's too busy, it's too expensive, there are too many people, and normally when I'm here, I'm trying to get somewhere rather than actually looking at the place around me. But this time was different. I walked. A lot. Across these 2 days, I did somewhere around 40,000 steps. Admittedly, quite a few of those were back in Peterborough, walking to and from the station, but the majority were just me wandering around London. And when you experience the city like that, you start noticing things. There were smells occasionally that immediately reminded me of me being back in Asia. There were moments with the heat, the crowds, and just the general energy of the place that strangely reminded me a little bit of Bangkok. Then I'd be walking along the Thames and something about it would remind me of places I've visited in Spain, France, Malta or Greece. Not because London particularly looks like any of those places, it doesn't. But there were just these little moments where something felt familiar. And I think travelling has probably changed the way I look at cities. London still feels incredibly British. You've got Big Ben, the Thames, the pubs, the architecture, and all of the history around you. But at the same time, it feels incredibly connected to the rest of the world. Different languages, different food, different cultures, tourists, people who've made London their home. It's British, but it also feels international. And I really like that. Maybe London hasn't actually changed. Maybe I have. I'm still not going to sit here and tell you that London is suddenly my favourite city. It's not. Give me Bangkok and a cold beer and I'm probably still getting on the plane. But I came here to take an exam. I failed it and I spent the next 24 hours walking something close to 40,000 steps. And somehow, I went home liking London considerably more than I did when I arrived. So I suppose not everything about this trip was a failure. Although, my feet might disagree.